All right. I feel like my shirt's filthy. I don't even care right now. I have been... We'll get there. Hello. It is art vlog 21. I cannot believe we just started from nothing and now we're at 21. Crazy. So, getting back into the swing of things, you guys probably saw my last art vlog. I caught a mysterious illness and it was not COVID, thank God. I tested negative a bunch, but whatever it was kicked my ass entirely, and I still have not bounced back from that. And I feel like that, on top of just having a lot of big feelings, has kept me in like the sunken place area. So we're gonna try to just get back into crafting and art and all of that fun stuff. So a little unfortunate news, we couldn't afford this sucks to talk about. We couldn't afford to enter the Halloween market because the vendor fee was kind of high for us, being our first market, and we weren't expecting it to be quite a bit of money. So I ended up missing a lot of work due to being sick, which really sucks. So with just having all the life stuff on top of everything, we were not able to pay for and enter the Halloween market, and I'm just really beating myself up about it because it's something that I worked hard on creating a bunch of stuff for, and Ginger is in the litter box once again. But the people that run the Halloween market also run a Christmas market, and now that we are prepared, we have a couple months in advance now to actually put a deposit down as soon as I get paid from work next time. So we're going to more than likely try and pay for and do the Christmas market, because I just didn't, when I used to work at a farmer's market back in like 2013, 14, the fees for markets were only like 15, 20 bucks, and I was thinking like it was gonna be the same, like no problem. You know what, I know that it might not be a lot to some people, but it is for us right now. So that's one thing. Second thing is, while that sucks, we are good at making lemonade with lemons here. And we are trying to create opportunities for ourselves to do this on our own. And we live in a pretty well-populated apartment, so we are working with our landlord. We'll be working with our landlord to let us set up shop in our lobby, kind of like a little pop-up market down there. And what we'll do is we'll advertise to the building and kind of do a little building sale, which I think is kind of fun and cool and unique.
You've already been giving out freebies.
Yeah, I've already been testing the waters and like posting freebies around and trying to get people interested in that. So like I said, what we're really good at is making lemonade out of lemons. We are also going to try and contact local shops and places around us to be able to do pop-up shops that way. So may have fumbled the Halloween market, but we are creating opportunities for ourselves to get in and get our foot in the door that way. So we have a lose-win. We have a lose-win situation, which I think is fine. So today what I'm going to focus on is showing you guys how to make like your own displays, in case you maybe are trying to set up to do like be a vendor at a market, or you are interested in setting up somewhere and you want to sell your accessories, your jewelry, anything like that. I just want to be I want to show you what I'm doing along the way, so you maybe have some inspiration or some help or whatever you need, because I'm kind of winging this all on my own here. So I am a big fan of the Dollar Tree. Everybody knows this. I'm a big fan of the Dollar Tree. And let's see, let's start off here. I first made this display out of these little wooden squares from the Dollar Tree, but I don't really like the integrity of these. They don't really stand up too well, but I kind of revised my design a little bit, and instead of popsicle sticks like that, instead of it being a whole thing, I cut it down to 2 and used little wooden things that I saved from canvases and stuff, and I put it together that way, and it seems to be a little more sturdy, and I feel like 1.0, 2.0, you know? So I'm going to show you how to build one of these with just little wooden bits and a hot glue gun, because if you are a DIYer, you know a hot glue gun is your best friend. I'm also gonna show you how to make these little wooden display boxes that I've been making. These I would package my earrings in, or some sort of packaging in, like this. And I would just put a couple of things in that people can like look through. So I'm going to show you how to make this out of longer wooden pieces that you can also get at the Dollar Tree. The sides are made out of large popsicle sticks, and the little square bottom feet are made out of wooden squares, also from the Dollar Tree. So these are completely, like, this will probably run you about 10 bucks to make all of this. You get 6 of these in a pack and 6 of these in a pack for $1.25 each at the Dollar Tree. So you can get, you know, if you're trying to do things on a budget and you want to make your own displays and not have to spend $1 million on Amazon, this is a really good way to do it. Also, DIY till I DIE, you know? Okay, anyways, so one of these, you guys see this, I kind of want to paint everything black with this. I don't know if I like the little design I put on it. I think I want to paint black, but I also want to try and make one out of the larger wooden squares and popsicle sticks. So I'm just going to flip you down. We're gonna kind of maybe do a little bit of a time lapse, and I will show you how to make all of these, and then maybe we'll do some more stuff later on. So don't do what I do, obviously. Don't follow in my footsteps. I have burned my fingers on my curling irons and straighteners a million times, and also because I was a hairdresser, this is the heat on my fingers, nothing new to me. Also, I DIY all the time, so I'm used to touching the hot glue gun. So what I did was I put the glue on the inside and then smoothed it out so that it would, you know, form a nice adhesive. And then I did the same thing on the outside so that it would form a nice adhesive. So what I'm going to do now for both boxes is I'm going to take my popsicle sticks, and what I want to do is I just want to measure on both sides, just where I want to cut, so that I can cut a few of these because we're gonna glue them like this to finish off the sides. Because if I were to do that with this, like, it would make a whole box, but I'm not looking for a box. I'm looking, well, no, I'm looking for not an enclosed box, I should say. I want it to only come up a little bit here. I want it to be like inviting and not closed off. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a difference. So I'm going to just measure and cut a bunch of these, and then we'll glue everything together. Can we talk about this napping girl? I don't... Hello, Miss Ma'am. Hello.
Here, another thing you guys can go.
Hi.
While you're here.
Hey, wake up.
Good morning.
She had a hard night of partying.
You had a hard night of partying?
Need some more people.
Aww. We're gonna ignore the mess as always. Hello, guys. It's been, I would say, like 4 days since I filmed last. Still wearing my grout fit, as Alex calls it, when I wear all gray. Okay, good news. We, like I said in the earlier clip, we are really good at making lemonade out of lemons, and our landlord she approved us to come set up a little market in our lobby of our apartment, which is really exciting because I have so many ideas, I have so much I want to do, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to like do this monthly to kind of spruce up our building and maybe boost morale a little bit, make it a little more exciting, give people something to look forward to. So the market that our little pop-up shop, we'll call it, the first one that we're going to do is like 3/4 Halloween, 1/4 of our regular stock, and we have some stuff that we have to do this week to prepare for it. So This vlog is not going to be too long, but our next vlog, we have to go to Walmart. We got to go to the dollar store. We have to make a tablecloth. We have to make stuff. We got to make signage. We got to do all of that fun stuff. So the next art vlog is going to be a lot. Also, check this out. I don't know why Annabelle was hiding in my crafts, but that's a bad omen. So we are, if you guys have checked out our website, we are selling mystery boxes, and you can choose a $5, $10, or $15 mystery box, and it would include stuff like this. And I'm not gonna open one of these because they are mystery boxes, but I made these for our little pop-up downstairs, and these include $20 worth of our items, and we're selling them for $5. And I'm really excited because they include, every one includes 4 items, and I'm not even gonna say what they are because I'm just excited about it. So if you guys order from the store and order a mystery box, I will throw one of these in as well, and some other stuff. So just so you know, like, I'm excited about the mystery boxes because they're really cool. So where I left you guys, I was making displays, and I kind of finished most of them, but I feel really confident about these. So check this out. It looks so good. So this is the wooden pieces, all of the wooden pieces, popsicle sticks, everything put together. And then for the hardware here, so I don't know how well you can see this, but it is on there with a little eye pin, and I used the necklace clasp to attach it. Whoop. So we used the necklace hardware to just attach it on to the little eye pin, and now we have a display, and I feel so good about that. So I made 2 for our like industrial type earrings that have like the tools and the razor blades and all that fun stuff. And then I made this little guy. I painted the little feetsies, and I painted the inside blue. And these are just like our fun little dangling earrings that have little characters on them. And then we have all of our pins in this guy, and everything is just so cool. I feel like I'm doing such a good job, and I feel like I never really praise myself, and I honestly feel like I'm doing such a good job. So one thing I am working on, because we do have so much stuff already, the one thing I did want to add was candles. And I have to thank Jason for sending me all of the materials to make candles. I made a batch last night, and I actually have a bunch of wax melts that I made, and these guys I'm going to leave out as freebies at our little pop-up. But these are snickerdoodle scent, and oh my gosh, they smell so good. I feel like I finally got the measurements correct and everything correct for the candles. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been reading a lot. I've been doing, let me just like a huge shout out to Brambleberry, because like they've become my candle Bible. So I invested in a meat thermometer, which has been a huge help. And Jason did send me this pour pot, which, let me tell you, no mess. I had no mess come out of this, and I felt so good when I was doing it. I don't know, I just feel so confident, and I feel so good. So we're gonna keep these good vibes going. Let me show you. Really, we're gonna check my candles that I made last night, because I'm a little worried about like a sinkhole, which is like when they kind of break a little bit, or they look really nice. Soy wax does this really fun thing where it looks like it's been glazed on top when it cures, and it's nothing wrong, it's just the way the candles like set. but what I want to invest in is a heat gun so that you can give it a blast of like an even heat, and then it'll all melt a little better on top and harden again. But also if I ever want to make some sort of wax decoration to go on top of the candle, the heat gun is how I would kind of adhere the wax to itself. So, okay, so I let them harden in this little guy, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh wait. Okay, I let these guys cure overnight in our microwave because A, I knew that it would be a cat hair free zone, and B, I knew that the temperature wouldn't fluctuate, like it would be a uniform temperature all night in there, and I feel like that helped a lot. So I kind of made myself a little test candle. I just put a little extra white dye in these. They are snickerdoodle scented and they smell so good. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna burn this guy and see how it goes, kind of test the length of burn time, kind of see how it does. That way I can make my stickers for these accordingly. But I do have 2 other ones of identical scent and color, and I think today we'll make a new scent. That way I can kind of make a little more wax melts and have 2 more candles. I'm not trying to make a lot of these to sell, like these are just my test guys to kind of test the waters a little bit, you know? So let's get going with the candles, and I don't know, I'm excited. Let's make some candles. Okay, I understand this looks kind of crazy, but I promise that the tin foil is here for a reason. It's just easy cleanup. What I've done is I put the wick stickers and the wicks in the candle jars, and I got E6000 all over my finger. Anyways, these are to keep the wick straight in the candle. I do not have the proper apparatus for these. So I'm just using some popsicle sticks that I cut and put a little hole into. The finished ones are off to the side, and I'm going to try and make these ones a different scent and a little bit of a different color just so I can differentiate them. I am gonna make stickers and do all the decoration things for them, but I do have to go and grab the wax off the stove. I am melting it in a double boiler on the stove until I have my little notes here. The wax, you want to heat it to between 180 and 190 degrees Fahrenheit. I am adding, you're supposed to add 1 ounce of scent per 1 pound of wax, but I am just doing 2.5 milliliters of scent because I'm not using very much wax. You want to pour your wax. I poured it a little less than 180. I poured it around 160 yesterday and let it cool down to 150 before I poured it into the vessels here. So let's go get the wax off the stove and we'll scent it and color it. So we're still waiting for the wax to come up. It's only about 160 degrees Fahrenheit right now, still about 20 degrees to go. I am thinking maybe I should do this scent. I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna pick spiced cider. I feel like spiced cider and snickerdoodle, that's a nice scent pairing. Let's smell it. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be beautiful. All right, our wax is currently sitting at 180 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna wait for this to come down to about 165, 160, and then I will add the scent. And I'm gonna pick orange today because Alex asked me to use orange dye yesterday for the snickerdoodle, and I didn't because I was trying to do a little test with the coloring. So today we're going to add orange for our spiced cider. Our spiced cider.
Spiced cider. We're making spiced cider candles. Spiced cider.
Better.
It's better. and a spitter in the kitchen.
Also, I know I'm just hands talking right now, but I'm going to leave the Brambleberry website linked down below because they really have been very informative in my candle making journey. I do watch Royalty Soaps on YouTube. Her name is Katie, and she was the one who put me onto Brambleberry. And honestly, they make soaps, they do candles, but they are just so informative. So if you're trying to, like, this is not sponsored, I'm like, this is just from someone who has struggled a lot, giving you my advice. Head over to Brambleberry, their YouTube, their website, everything. They've been so helpful in my candle making journey. Also, the reason why we're waiting for the temperature to come up a little bit from where it was is you want the wax to be completely melted, and that's why we're getting it so hot, but we're letting it come down and cool a little, because if you add it too hot, the scent, your fragrance, will just disappear. It'll have some sort of reaction where you don't get the scent that you desire when you're making a candle. So that's why we waited for it to come up a little bit. Also, we're waiting for it to come up cooler, even more so before we pour it, to try and avoid those sinkholes and cold spots and things like that. So just some more advice. All right, we're at about 100 and just under 160 right now. Let me move this guy up. So where I had it was just under 160. It's already going up a lot. We're going to add the scent first. So, oh, I went way overboard there. Oops. That one's way watery, way more watery than the other one. And I'm just gonna give it a light stir because we don't wanna like disrupt anything in there, but you do wanna make sure it's all incorporated. And honestly, popsicle sticks are your friggin' best friend. So with the dye, I'm not going to try and overwhelm it with dye. I'm just going for more of a light peach, kind of a lighter orange. So I did 4 drops of dye, which you can barely see in there. And you just want to incorporate it until you don't see any more streaky color. And I think I'm just gonna add 2 more drops because I am really liking this. Looks pretty transparent. I'm okay with that. And there is the final color. So now first what I'm going to do is pour it in these molds, and then I'm gonna pop it right back into this guy because it is a flat container that is leveled, and then once I go put it back in my microwave to cure, it'll be leveled and it will all stay at the same temperature. So let's pour. I don't even think I made enough for wax melts. I don't even think I have enough to pour 1 whole candle. So I think I'm just gonna make the 1 candle and then use the rest to make wax melts, because I don't want to waste anything. So once again, for wax melts, I kind of got creative because I want them to all cure at the same temperature, and I don't want them to be exposed to like cat hair or the elements or anything. So we are using this box, this plastic container, and I went ahead and cut my larger molds into 2 smaller sizes here. I do have to clean up all my extra wax here, but whatever, I digress. This is going to be used now just to make little batches of wax melts. So, like, I'm not crazy worried about these because I am giving them out for free anyways, but I do want them to be, you know, nice and still taken care of. So once these dry, we'll put them into little packs. I'm gonna go wash this guy out. I'm gonna get the candle put away, and then I'll come back and we will package up some wax melts. All right, so for the freebies, I am going to put little packs of snickerdoodle, and when the other ones are done, I'm gonna throw them in here. But I think I'm gonna try to do 6 snickerdoodle and 4 of the autumn wreath because I don't have very many of those. I've got more of the snickerdoodle. So let's package up some wax melts. I only have 5 for the last one, so I'll put an extra one of the autumn wreath if I have it. Actually, no, oh my gosh. I made exactly 36. I am so good. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here, I think, because I'm sweating and I have a lot that I want to accomplish today. I have horror channel videos I want to do, main channel videos. I want to dress up like a member of KISS for Halloween so bad. I want to do some sort of transition video to Love Gun, to Detroit Rock City, to, you know, all the hits.
New York groove, obviously.
Back in the New York blues. I know it's groove, but I like my version better. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's been a while since I did an art vlog, but I'm feeling reinvigorated with the fact, or with the idea of being able to do pop-up shops. It just makes me feel so excited. So I will see you guys very soon because we're gonna vlog that whole experience and I'm over the moon about it. So see you guys soon. Don't forget to check out the Halloween drop if you'd like to purchase anything that we're working on. You can use code Halloween20 for 20% off anything in the store up until October 31st. Which it's almost our engagement anniversary in 15 days. Right? Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Sayonara, suckers.